It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got something today from Millyz featuring Dave East. It's called Dope Sellers. Milly's been killing it lately, man. Working with a lot of really dope artists and stuff like that, but just himself, the writing, the flows, like he's been leveling up over the years and starting to get way more of the attention that I feel like he deserves. So shout out to that man. Dave East is fire as well. Haven't checked him out in a little while. So we get a little bit of two birds with one stone with this video. Let's get into it. Let's see what they was cooking with.
I love you,
Oh, she got the girls out today. Okay. Hey yo, let's go. Yeah.
Real treacherous, the way I like it, you know. Blanco, yeah. Dope sellers, brick in the Civic, straight out the Honda track. Clock hold, safe where it's danger, that's where I'm probably at.
I like how they showed a little ode to Big L.
Brick in the Civic, straight out the Honda track. Clock.
Big L, 74 to 99. That was my guy, bro. Listen, Big L was so ahead of his time. It's absolutely insane. And he does not get talked about nearly as much as some of the others that passed away. Obviously, at the top of the tier list, you got Pac and Biggie talked about all the time, but they also made it to extreme mainstream popularity. Big L wasn't necessarily there. After them, I feel like Big Pun does get a good amount of love. You don't hear about him as much anymore, but Big L always kind of slid under the radar, in my opinion. And I feel like that was just super unfortunate because he rapped with a lot of the GOATs, like Jay-Z, and in my opinion, out-rapped him and did a lot of shit back then that people weren't doing punchline-wise. And then it kind of got adopted as the time went on. And it's just sad to see that this man is not here because I feel like he would have been a much bigger star.
Cold, safe where it's danger, that's where I'm probably at. Wild young, mask in a hoodie, but he just caught a hat. Drop something, La Cosa Nostra, I never part from that. Dope sellers, brick in the Civic, straight out the Honda track. Block hold, safe where it's danger, that's where I'm probably at. Wild young, mask with a hoodie, but he just caught a hat. Drop something, La Cosa Nostra, I never part from that. Big diamonds, bust down the Cuban, I'm in Havana high. Dirty money, sent to the cleaners to get it sanitized. Fed talk, can't speak about it on who they analyze. House painters, road do construction soon as the hammer ride. Risk take, sliding with Albie, we screaming freedom mob. Big.
Hold on, let me go back real quick. I like the flow that he's using on this.
I never part from that. Big diamonds, bust down the Cuban, I'm in Havana high. Dirty money.
Like how he kind of like big diamonds, big money, or dirty money. You know what I'm saying? Like he's kind of like dropping I don't want to say a topic, but just a couple words, couple syllables, and then it kind of goes into the flow. Like it's an interesting approach. I like it.
Nostra, I never part from that. Big diamonds, bust down the Cuban, I'm in Havana high. Dirty money, sent to the cleaners to get it sanitized. Fed talk, can't speak about it on who they analyze. House painters, road do construction soon as the hammer ride. Risk take, sliding with Albie, we screaming freedom mob. Big 40, keep getting fired like it can't keep a job. Blue honey, stack to the ceiling, I'm trying to beat the eye. Blue honey, stack to the ceiling, I'm trying to dice roll. Gamble my freedom so I could get the bag. Real money, splurging on everything that I never had. Flying private jet to the truck to the helipad. Still in the pride, my jewelry ain't tucked, them suckers hella mad. Twin demons, fuck from the back, and then I flip them round. Big Q, I just see Mazda and put a 50 down.
Hey, yo, that's wild. That's a wild statement. Those are some beautiful ladies, though. Some beautiful, beautiful ladies.
So I could get the bag. Real money, splurging on everything that I never had.
Now, that's something I feel like you got to be careful with. Obviously, and listen, you making money, do what you want to do with your money. That shit ain't my money to spend, so I'm not here to tell him or anyone how they should handle it. But I feel like some people fall into this trap of like splurging on shit that they never had to the point where they're like, yo, I'm going to buy this car, that car, that car. I'm going to buy 30 different chains worth this amount of money. And I get it. There's a certain benefit to it to an extent, especially depending on what part of rap that you're involved in, right? Like people are going to expect him to have a nice chain, a nice whip, ladies around. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of like the vibe that people want. And it does help push you to more popularity, which then makes you more money. So it's kind of like spending the money to then get more money because you get a certain look, you get a certain, an aura around you that people will kind of be attracted to, so to speak. But I feel like as long as that person is also making some smart decisions, investing a little bit in real estate, which is probably one of the best places to invest your money. Obviously, you can look into some stocks and stuff, but I feel like real estate being like the top of the top and just making some good decisions to make sure that that money always is going to be there. And you always have a fallback plan Then you splurge a little, do some other, then it is what it is. I'm not really a chain watch car kind of guy. Like I would get the most subtle shit that just works and is comfortable but doesn't cost a whole lot of money, and I'd spend more money on just like traveling and just experiencing the world and shit. That would be me, but this is also coming from someone that don't got the money that this man is holding on to, and a lot of these dudes are. So I don't know, maybe my mind would change if all of a sudden I was just blessed with a bank account that had some shit in it.
Flying private jet to the truck to the helipad. Still in the prize, my jewelry ain't tucked, them suckers hella mad. Twin beam, fuck from the back, and then I flip them round. Big cube, I just see Miles and put a 50 down. 6 to him, bullet went through him and made him spin around. On 10 zoom, fleet of Suburban, soon as I hit the town. Dope selling, brick in the Civic, straight out the Honda trap. Clock hold, safe where it's danger, that's where I'm probably at. Wild young, mask in a hoodie, but he just caught a hat. Drop something, La Cosa Nostra, I never part from that. Dope sellers, brick in the Civic, straight out the Honda trap. Clock hold, safe where it's danger, that's where I'm probably at. Wild young, mask with a hoodie, but he just caught a hat. Drop something, La Cosa Nostra, I never part from that.
Gangbangers twisting their fingers, throwing their section up. Stay dangerous, money the reason they start accepting us. Ben Hola, Nino 40, the Smith and Wesson tuck.
I like that. Money the reason they start accepting us. That's a fact. As soon as you start getting some money, where you come from, it's not that it doesn't matter, but all of a sudden you start getting invited and accepted in different scenarios, at different tables, so to speak, and the shit just starts to change.
Cosa Nostra, I never part from that.
Gangbangers twisting their fingers, throwing their section up. Stay dangerous, money the reason they start accepting us. Ben Hola, Nino 40, the Smith and Wesson tuck. Rich roller, do it for crazy, yo, it ain't never luck. Things, tracks on they arm, ain't no more veins left. Boat dreams, wake up on yachts, nigga, that plane left. No team, couple was down, I seen the gang stress. So lean, high tech, sip it, baby, that pain left. Late nights, I was outside, Unc had a rock habit. Ate rice from the Chinese spot, beef and Brock package. Daylight, things on the wake up, they couldn't stop scratching. Break lights, pill on them pussies until the cops catch them. Ski mask, middle of summer, come with a face shot, no repass. Mama can't see him looking like that, had to eat fast. I seen niggas' eyes on my plate, I need that meat bag. Started out with dimes, now it's weight up.
Dope sellers, brick in the Civic, straight out the Honda trap.
Yo, Meech gonna get mentioned in raps for probably the next decade. This man gonna continue to get love shown, or people using his name and some of the stuff that he's known for to kind of like describe what it is that they trying to do. You go, I need that Meech bag. I need, you know what I'm saying? I think that that's interesting. But as far as some of the stuff that he said the beef and brock package when he talked about the Chinese food. I don't like the beef and broccoli. I feel like that shit tastes horrible. Like it don't even look good. Am I the only one that feels that way? I feel like you got to get you some sweet and sour chicken, maybe some General Tso's chicken with the pork fried rice and the egg roll. You know what I mean? I am a little picky though, so that might just be where it's coming from. But I feel like those two hit way harder. Some vegetable lo mein, no mushroom though, because I don't fuck with the mushrooms like that. Like that shit. I'm getting hungry now.
Clock hold, safe where it's danger, that's where I'm probably at. Wild young, mask in a hoodie, but he just caught a hat. Drop something, La Cosa Nostra, I never part from that. Dope sellers, brick in the Civic, straight out the Honda trap. Clock hold, safe where it's danger, that's where I'm probably at. Wild young, mask with a hoodie, but he just caught a hat. Drop something, La Cosa Nostra, I never part from that.
Ripe tangerines, bitch. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what that is necessarily. If that's like a project that's coming out, or if it's just like a label or a business, something like that. Either way, this was dope though. I enjoyed it. I liked it. Millyz been cooking, been doing his thing, especially when he gets on those like radio stations or podcasts or like just, I guess it's more like internet based now. But when he gets on those and just starts to go off, this man raps. Like he's got bars. He's got different structures and schemes, and the way that he builds it is dope. The delivery's on point. The flows are there. Like this man he's nice at what he does. Dave East is good as well. I like Dave East. He did his thing on this. I feel like he said a few different things that I did enjoy, especially the opening where he said the money is why they accepting us now. Which, I mean, it's not like some surprising, complex, oh my God, I never thought of that type of line, but it's just like, it's real and it fits and it's just the facts. Right? Like as soon as you get money, suddenly tables open up to you. There's seats that are available that never were available to you before. But you should always keep that in mind. Don't just suddenly get comfortable and feel like, oh, I got a seat at this table now. Cool. Like I'm one of the guys. No, never think that. Now, and I don't mean that in a negative way, but just like always keep in mind that money is the reason why you're at that table. So as much as you might trust these dudes or, you know, in certain business aspects, overall, you know that if you didn't have that money, you wouldn't be at that table. So it's not the love that some people, you know, right? Some people get involved and they start to think like, yo, they respect me. just for me. And it's like, yo, I mean, they may grow to respect you, but like the money is the reason you're there. Without that money, that shit ain't gonna keep you at that table. That's just a fact of life. So gotta be careful out here. Appreciate you guys. Let me know what you guys thought about this, and I will catch you in the next one, homies.